Hi everyone, welcome to this week's weekly briefing alongside the weekly news, which will also be going out today, Friday. I'll take you through the key news items from the school this week. First of all, Mrs. Cross, one of our teaching assistants in school, will be leaving Mayfield in a couple of weeks' time on Friday the 7th of May after 34 years of service here to Mayfield. So it's been a major part of the school community for an entire generation, you could say. I'm sure there's many of you that watch this that have been to school, that have maybe worked with Mrs. Cross or had other older children that have worked with her. Well, it's going to be a sad time for us because she's been here so long and has been such a valuable part of what we do. She's taught classes for us, she's taught groups, her language work has been really, really outstanding over a long period of time. But now she decided it's time to make a little change in her own personal circumstances and just to slightly reduce that workload. And so we're going to be really sad to see her go, but we're going to celebrate her work in the next couple of weeks. We can't celebrate it in the way we would normally do by all getting together and saying a huge thank you, but we will be saying thank you in many, many ways. If any of you feel strongly enough, you can make a donation to our collection fund for her thank you present, for the want of a better phrase. If you want to do that, you can send donations to the main office, or you can contact school via email or phone to ask for more details. So it's sad news that Mrs. Cross will be moving on to pastures new, but I think all those that know her will know the reasons why and know that it's the right time to make that change in her personal circumstances. So thank you, Mrs. Cross, for everything you've given, and our door will always be open to such a fabulous colleague and friend. Okay, next item, parent Zoom calls. We did these during the closure period and they were pretty popular. There was a number of parents in each class that decided they want to have that wellbeing catch-up call, and those 5-minute calls were generally very well received. So what we're going to do, that in these unique circumstances, we're coming back after a long period of closure, we think it would be useful to have another one of those in there, an extra one in there. And we just think that, 5 weeks in, you might want to chat about how the children have returned socially and academically, and we're going to put that offer there for you. So, 2 parent Zoom call times have been put in place. They are Wednesday the 5th of May and Wednesday the 12th of May, and they are from 3:30 to 4:30. Now those are opportunities there for you to book one 5-minute slot in either of those 2 Wednesdays to have a kind of social and academic return catch-up with yourselves and the class teacher. Now, as before, there is no obligation if you're fine. If you don't feel it is needed, fine. There's no worry. We're not keeping a list of who has and who hasn't. It's just an opportunity to have a chat about anything you're concerned about upon return and how they're getting on, in the absence of you being able really to come into the building. You can't come in the way you would want to and the way that we would want to. We can't even really see you in the playground in the way that we would want to. So we need to make sure we bring those opportunities to you. So have a look at the weekly news and have a look also at a letter that's coming out today that will detail everything you need to know about it, how to sign up, how to get in and how to receive an invite. So there'll be one 5-minute meeting available, and it will be strictly limited to 5 minutes because of the Zoom situation, and that will be on either Wednesday the 5th of May or Wednesday the 12th of May, and the form will tell you how you can indicate which one is best for you. So that's a little extra that we've put in this year so we can keep that communication strong at a time of change, which we've been experiencing clearly in the last 12 months. And last piece of news this week relates to Parent Forum. Prior to the arrival of COVID across the world last March, we undertook our first Parent Forum in what is now our theatre, which was then at the time our Key Stage 1 gym. And a good number of parents attended that, and that is essentially a Q&A session where families can ask questions, and you've got a panel of senior leaders there who can respond to those questions, and it's also a chance for us to give you sneak previews and rationale around things that we're doing, and also to have a little wander around the building as well. Now, we can't get that parent forum yet live again in school, but we are going to offer a 30-minute parent forum Zoom next Wednesday, which is the 28th of April, I believe, and that's 6:30 to 7:30. All the details are on the weekly news itself, and all you need to do for that, if you wish to be part of that, you just email me directly, and the email address is on the weekly news, it's on the website, and you just say, Mr. Denton, I would like an invite to attend the virtual parent forum, the Zoom parent forum, and I will send you a link, and you'll click on that link next Wednesday at 6:30, and you'll be taken into the Zoom where I will be there, and a host of teachers as well, to answer your questions and to talk about what we're doing. And it's limited to 30 minutes. Now, in order to manage the Zoom effectively, and I wouldn't normally do this, I'd like you to, if you'd like to ask a question, I'd like you to put that question onto your email first, so I can say we're going to go to John Smith, who's got a question on. We're going to go to Wilma Smith, who's got a question on. We can do it that particular way. Because we're not in person, it means we can manage it better. So you'll be asking if you want to be part of it, we'll send you an invite, and then you'll also submit a question which we can then make sure is answered in the time that we have. So we'll see how that goes. 30-minute parent forum Zoom, that's next Wednesday. And if you want information on that, you contact myself directly. If you email anybody else about it, it won't be addressed. It needs to come directly to me, and that's what the information on the weekly news says. So that's your chance again to have that parent voice. It's there. If there's uptake for it, we'll do it again. We hope to go back to a school situation with it, but it's your opportunity. If there's enough uptake, we'll keep doing them. Okay, thank you. And that's more or less it, really. Have a look at the film on YouTube that we made last week, which is all about marking podiums and learning laps. I've said more in the weekly news this week about marking podiums and how they work. So please have a read of that. Just trying to give you little stories and updates upon school life, teaching life, learning life. So always take note of those YouTube films and the notes on the weekly news. And that's it for this week. A busy week, lots of news, lots of Zoom opportunities. And we'll speak again next week. So stay safe, take care, keep social distancing, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.